stop him, and we game planned for it. And we didn't play very crisp in the first half. And the offense, the first quarter was just awful. Past that, the O played pretty well. Couple of tough breaks at the wrong time, the turnover at the wrong time. That holding call, bringing back that touchdown, was pretty tough. But the offense got it going, late in second quarter, but the defense has got to stop 13. But that kid he led that team last year as a junior.
Right.
So hats off to him.
Where was he gaining a lot of his yards that you felt like needed to be cleaned up?
Inside,
Yeah.
because he reads he does a midline read in his zone read, and so he's reading linebacker. And so if he can find some room in the middle, and they will actually pull their guard tackle to give him some blockers instead of blocking for their running back in the zone. So it's a little different. It's almost like an inverted zone.
Right.
And so, but he's the guy you got to stop.
Right. And they kind of run that belly option play where they're using 21 too, and tough to be mindful of that too. When you're trying to be mindful of the quarterback, then 21 was able to break a couple there too.
Yeah, I mean, I think they did that well. But again, then that's what we did. Then we started running our zone offense and getting some yards from that.
Right.
So so it could have certainly would have liked to have done it better. But we're going to have to learn how to play a full game. And that's probably the thing that I talked to them about in the locker room. We're playing a game of halves,
Right.
and that ain't going to cut it.
Why do you feel like you couldn't get the offense on track?
At the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I have to look at some film. Some things that should have been working weren't, and so I got to take a look at it and see what I got. Sometimes the backs like to run to the edge instead of turning it up, and our single wing and our zone are both kind of made to look for that cutback zone. You're looking for those cutback lanes.
Is Swingler somebody maybe you saw tonight that showed you something?
He's always been in the mix. Both him and Peoples are. I've got a good duo in the backfield. It just this game it seemed like that our spread package was there, and so we went to it. But we got to be consistent. With it. So, I mean, again, we probably put up a lot of yards in the middle of the second quarter through, but we left our defense hanging a lot of the first half. We just can't do that.
And as far as your passing game, do you feel like you need a little more there to kind of keep teams guessing as far as when you want to mix in some of your run too?
Well, we did have we had a couple passes I think at the beginning, but when we started doing the zone run and we were in the speed option and we were getting big yards, there's no reason to put the ball in the air if you can get it on the ground.
Right.